Okay, so I was a fat, can I say it?
Say it.
Motherfucker.
I don't think that's
I was a fat fuck. Couldn't smash, couldn't get any chick. And obviously it fucks with you to see other niggas like getting girls, getting pussy, talking about how they're going to smash and all that. I realized, oh no, I keep out the fat. I'm tired of being fat, I'm tired of being lazy and having no energy. I realized, oh, you know what, these people have been making you inferior, but it's actually you. They make you inferior because you gave them permission to do so.
It's going to be tough, but you must make up your mind on what you want. Because you need to, your day starts the night before. You need to say, tomorrow I've decided I'm going to do this, I'm going to set that alarm, and I'm actually going to wake up to it. I'm not going to snooze it.
Intermittent fasting, I think, is the one that unlocked self-32 for me. It unlocked 80 kgs for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm still doing it today. I did it today.
There's going to come a change right now where people are going to see the necessity of it. Because exercise, we know that it's good and everything, but people are not doing it. You know, people are even lazy to do it. And honestly, just do the mundane thing. There's something that I'm going to introduce very soon. The exercising part-time. It's one of my methodologies. You guys know the methodology. Yeah. My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor. Hi, how are you? My name is Thuli. Welcome to the Thuli the King Connection podcast. You know the vibes. Guys, we are back with another episode. And I'm not alone. I'm bringing in a smashing hot guest. We're going to have a fun time. We're going to have a ball. As always, as I keep saying, I keep giving you the best content. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because you know Gucci, we bring in fierce content, as well as click on the notification bell so that you may see any episode that I launch to you, that you may cut through all the BS and find the proper content for you and your personal improvement and personal development. I am here with Lereko, the boss Chacha, and I am Thuli the King to introduce him. How are you, bro?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I'm blessed, man. It is great to have you here, bro. I'm very excited. We're gonna have a blasting episode. Greet the people, man.
Hello, everybody.
So, man, first of all, who is Lereko? Who are you? Just general, who are you? What have you done? What are you doing? How would you define yourself?
I would define I'm a 22-year-old nigga from Kagiso, South Africa.
Yeah, he's a slave. He said he's a slave.
Yeah, and right now I'm a future real estate investor.
Hallelujah.
Currently working at ShopRite, but it's a temporary thing.
Sure.
And yeah, man, I'm a guy obsessed with self-improvement, fitness, and exercise.
Powerful. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, when you talk about self-improvement, you know, it sounds like a cliche thing. What exactly is this self-improvement you're talking about?
Okay, let me tell you about my journey and how I started and why I talk about self-improvement. So, it all began back in high school. I finished matric 2019. Okay, so I was a fat, can I say it?
Say it.
Motherfucker.
I don't think that's
I was a fat fuck.
Yeah.
I was a fat fuck for a long time.
As like you can see.
From grade 8. Yeah. From grade 8 throughout all high school, I was a fat fuck. Couldn't smash, couldn't get any chick. And obviously it fucks with you to see other niggas like getting girls, getting pussy, talking about how they're going to smash and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not all about smashing, and also what they can do, like the physical competency they have. You envy that when they're playing soccer and all that, and you can't. until you don't even have the confidence to go in the field and do your thing.
Sure.
And I'm not that good at soccer, but I can play.
Yeah. You can at least be called up to the team.
Yeah. And then I realized, oh no, I keep out the fat. I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of being lazy and having no energy. Tried exercising, maybe did it once or twice. I think many people can relate with this.
Yeah.
Whereby you try to exercise maybe like for a week and then you fall off. You try and then I really caught the momentum at around December 2020, January 2021.
Okay.
My 20th birthday.
Yeah.
2021. I was turning 20. And I realized, oh, you know what, bruh? These people have been making you inferior, but it's actually you. They make you inferior because you gave them permission to do so. So you know what? Fuck them, fuck this shit. Go exercise, go for a run every day. Download the app. All the resources were always there. All the resources are there. It's just that you are not doing the right thing. You are not doing the right thing. You know what you should be doing. Until so, I had my friend Chere. I had you.
I know. Yeah.
When I started my journey, I was way.
Honestly, shout out to Chere.
Shout out to Chere. He's in Cape Town right now doing the shit. Yeah. I really Chere. I was wearing size 42, size 44.
Hey.
Currently, I'm wearing size 34, 32. So it's a nice thing. It's a nice feeling. Telling about this.
In a year and a half or so, bro.
Bruh.
That's powerful.
Bruh. So yeah, man. From then on, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose the weight. And let's see where I end up.
Yeah.
Let's see where I end up.
Powerful, man.
Yeah.
That's powerful. 42, 44 to 34.
From
44
to
34.
From 44 to 34.
Ooh, 10.
Like 32.
Is it 10? 10 which sizes? Or what do you call them? Or is it
10,
5? Maybe it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
I mean, that's dope.
It's actually 10 because
these
are the two
33, oh,
difference. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, what was the highest you weighed?
Oh, the highest I weighed.
Yeah. Hey.
It has to be 114 kg. 114 kg.
And that's when you weighed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And that was.
And then currently I weigh 80 kgs.
What a dope guy. What a dope guy. So now you said, you were saying something interesting. You're saying, you got an epiphany of saying, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to be the guy who's not smashing chicks. Are you now smashing chicks? Here's what it is. Okay, like, moving on swiftly. Pelatina, we believe in sex before marriage. I don't condone what he's talking about. But I'm not saying
have healthy sexual relations with one partner.
When you are married, yes.
When you are married.
Well, outside of that, it's your choice.
Okay, yeah,
it's your choice or whatever. But Tina,
and don't do it for the chicks. Do it for you. I know it sounds cliche, but do it for you. Like when you can finally do the things that you thought you couldn't do, like it's an amazing feeling. Right now, I couldn't do pull-ups. Like I was very
you couldn't. Not even one.
Couldn't even
you
do
tried
one.
to pull yourself, right? And you couldn't.
That's the nice thing about
even I actually.
Really?
Yeah, I could only pull up once. Now I can at least attempt. Should I even say 7 or so?
At least you could do one.
Yeah.
I couldn't even go
halfway. He couldn't, guys.
He knows.
Genuinely couldn't, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm very inspired by this guy. If I'm being honest, I'm very inspired by him. Yeah. So I just want to say, okay, guys, honestly, at the end of the day, it's your choice. You might have everything against you, and I kept saying that you might run away to food for comfort. However, and the reason being, you have a valid excuse. Your valid excuse is, I'm getting bullied at school. I'm not as pretty as the other girls. I'm not as tall as the other guys. Whatever it might be. My father died or something, and a valid excuse. However, Beyond that, it is your own decision. It is your own choice what you do after that. You can either start to use your pain as fuel, or you can use it as poison. You need to really decide. So I really hope you're using this story, Lereko, as an inspiration to say, you know what, the self-pity part is not going to help anyone. I have to keep being cognizant with my journey. I have to keep being involved in my self-improvement, in my personal growth. And I think we really, really need to be cognizant of that. My brother, I'm very proud of you. Please keep being on this journey. We really want you to carry on being an inspiration. So beyond that, I want to then ask, how did you start exercising? And what was your journey? Please talk about that interesting journey. The first time you started jogging. You see, that first one, yeah, you need to talk. That story is very important. And you still need to carry on. You still didn't give up.
So it was 2019. It was 2019. Again, I told you all, like,
pay attention.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 2019. I got my first girlfriend, but I didn't fuck her, so I don't consider her my girlfriend.
Hey guys, I don't condone fucking, but carry on speaking your journey.
Okay,
be yourself.
Let me
be yourself. But hey guys, I don't know.
So I was simping hard for this girl, and then this girl started like this thing her attention away. Like she started distancing herself away, and I noticed that, and I thought very well, like, you know what? Maybe it's the fat. Maybe it is the fat. And like it was the fat.
I mean, a nigga was broke. A nigga was not exactly the cutest. Yeah, you were chubby and nice, but who cares?
Who cares?
You might have had a bit of you might have had charisma. However, it's not. It doesn't help much. You need to be a packaged person, right?
And
okay, carry on.
Well, I understand. Yeah. So my girl starts distancing herself.
And obviously, where is she distancing herself to?
Okay, it's okay. I'm still alive. My mom is not dead yet. She's just distancing herself.
So it's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going for a jog. It was December the 30th. I remember.
Of 2019.
2019. I was still 18 years old. I was still a young fuck. I go for a jog.
Yeah.
I go for a jog. Okay, midway, I'm tired, obviously. I start walking, never give up. Attitude. I suddenly, I'm at this place whereby, like, Holandi Woods.
Sure.
Onto Holandi Woods. And I see these two niggas.
Like bushes and
stuff.
Yeah.
They're hiding behind the bushes. I don't know what they're doing, so I'm like, I'm minding my own business. I'm walking. I'm tired, obviously. Walking. I can see man, these niggas are following me. Long story short, these niggas catch up to me. These niggas mug me. And at that point, it was my lowest. Because I couldn't run. I'm 18 years old. I'm a nigga, bro. I'm young. I should have outrun them. You understand? I should have done something, maybe even fought until. And then I realized, walking back home, I was like, okay, they took my phone. It's the end of the world. And it's not, bruh. It's not, in fact. Days are not the same. Until there will be days whereby you are at your lowest. And those days, don't think just because they are a negative experience, they are negative altogether. No, they serve as a purpose. Yeah. Today, if they came, they wouldn't catch me.
Exactly.
They thought about
so they helped
coming.
You.
So they helped me in a way.
That negative experience, it helped him. Right?
They propelled me to go like, you know what, you're fat. It's reality. If you're fat, you're watching from home, you're fat. You can do something about it. Just because they make you feel inferior doesn't mean you can't change that. And the reason why they make you inferior is because you gave them permission to do so.
Whether direct or not, but at the end of the day, it's your influence, it's your decision.
That's the thing.
That it's your progression, and it's a compounding effect of what happened in your earlier decisions. Your earlier decisions form who you are today. Your earlier decisions have made you who you are today. What that means is that if you cannot pass at an exam, it means you didn't study for it. It means you kept on investing into other stuff. And now, since you're not getting the rewards that you want, now it's the end of the world. No, that's not how it works. You're supposed to invest first and make sure good to when that test comes, whether unexpected or expected, you are ready for it, right?
Yes.
Which just tells you as well, good to when you're at your lowest. I like his story. When you're at your lowest, doesn't matter whether if it's exercise, mental health,
your car just broke down,
whatever
your wife
it
just
is,
left you,
yeah,
you're bankrupt.
yeah. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end all and be all of things, right? That is your time and your chance to springboard, because when you're at the lowest, the best thing about being at your lowest, there's only one way to go, which is Madod. Isn't Jamadod?
What's up?
Okay.
So
tell us how you started exercising.
So from that moment, I went home, called my dad. Okay, I got stabbed. I think it's here.
Yeah.
I got stabbed, went to get some stitches with my dad. And
you didn't mention that part of
yeah, but they took the phone.
Yeah.
The Golos was all in vain.
Yeah, but I think what did it do to you? Like, what made you golosa, man? I feel like a lot of people would not have that courage to fight back when you are getting robbed.
I don't know.
And it's how many guys? It's 2 guys, right?
2 guys.
Yeah. They
guys.
both had knives.
They both had knives. But the other one was, I don't think he was that experienced, because he was kind of like standing still. The other one, this tall one, was like almost my height, if not taller, a bit taller. I don't know now because I've grown from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came. And obviously, I tried fighting, tried calling cars. They thought about then I buy. Stabbed me. Okay, it's fine. Go home. I lost the phone. Called my dad. Got some stitches, and now it's night time. There's no phone, obviously, but that's not the big thing. The big thing is the negative feeling that I feel while I'm home. And funny thing is, my mom told me, don't go with your phone. Listen to your mom. I know it's Mother's Day, but listen to your mom. Sometimes I'm told. She told me, Ferry, I told you so.
Intuition.
When you get home, I get that. I told you so.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Took my phone and I'm stressed until how am I going to communicate? And in 2020, I was going through this because the girl ended up leaving me. The girl ended up leaving me, and it's a good thing that she left. A breakup is a good thing for every man, because that negative feeling, you get to use it as fuel, as he said, that you get to use it as fuel to propel yourself to higher heights than you would have imagined before.
Load shedding! Load shedding! Man! What you doing to us, man?
It is what it is.
But it's fine. I mean, we still look good, right? We still look good. We still look good. Yeah? Okay.
The girl left me. I was depressed. I failed matric. Bruh. I failed matric. Just got mad. My girl left me. I'm fat. I have less energy. All the things that could have made me
you don't have a money.
I don't have money.
There's no money.
I'm living in South Africa, constant load shedding. A third world country. And at that position.
We are the best third world country. Anyway.
At that position, I could have just let myself go. And went you know what? It's okay, let me be fat, let me be...
Or you could have killed yourself, bro.
I could have killed myself because God or some higher power out there, he kept me alive. And there's this voice in me that kept telling me, you know what, there can be better days, there will be better days. So it was around September. I happened to stumble upon this book or this video that told me about this certain book, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Which September again?
September, your birthday month. 2020.
Which year?
2020.
Oh, 2020.
That's my depression.
Yeah.
COVID,
I know I locked down, I indoors.
If you have excuses, I have better excuses than you. I have better excuses than you.
Yeah.
Mm.
You don't really coming from a family that's like you
Understand,
guys are literally
my
hand to
dad
mouth.
is not.
Yeah, he's not giving you 100%, but yeah, sure.
So,
the cards that we've been dealt are not exactly the sexiest, but you have to make the most of them.
I had to make lemonades out of the lemons that God gave me. And then I stumbled upon this book, this guy, and there's this chapter that I resonate with very personally. It's called, and like there's 2 chapters, but the one that I resonate with the most is the one where it's chapter 3. The title of the chapter is, I think it's The Impossible Task. So David, in his book, he tells us that he was working, so he just flunked out of a pararescue men school.
Okay.
It's a military the pararescue men and all that. He just flunked out because he was scared of water and he used sickle cell as an excuse. Okay, sharp. Boom.
What's that?
Sickle cell.
Okay.
He had sickle cell, the trait, not the anemia.
Okay.
The disease. He had the trait. So they gave him a choice: continue or leave. He left because of him being young and him being mentally weak. He left, and then in a space of about 2 years, he gained weight. He ended up weighing around 300 pounds.
That's what?
297 was his heaviest. That's what he said. 297. So
okay, that's like what? 140 kilograms maybe.
I don't know.
150 or so. 140 maybe. I'm assuming.
Around.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Because I know 500 is like 250.
Yeah, so it's like halfway. So like, yeah.
And then in this book, he tells us, okay, he's fat. He's working a job that a shitty job. So the job that he's working at, he's setting up traps for cockroaches and rodents and all that nasty thing for restaurants. One day he goes to this. He comes back from work.
Okay.
Comes back from work. He watches this show.
Yeah.
And it's about Navy SEALs.
Okay. Yeah.
He watches them and he sees guys carrying logs. He sees guys working out. He sees tough men, strong men quitting. And at the end of the show, he sees about 40 to 20 something guys out of 150 who are graduating. And something about the graduation speech of the officer or the commanding officer inspired him. I won't quote the writing or paraphrase. And then from that point onwards, he saw, oh, you know what, there's more to life than this. There's more to life than going to catch cockroaches and doing things that you don't love. So that's the reason why I resonate with it. Because he was fat and he was
mentally weak.
He was mentally weak. He was at a disadvantage. If you know his story, I recommend you go buy his book. His book is Can't Help Me by David Goggins. Can't Help Me by David Goggins.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Do not
PDF. Don't PDF it.
Don't take it. You know the vibes. Buy it.
Buy it.
Whatever. Wherever you buy it, as long as you buy it. Don't be going on weird. Don't go on weird websites here. You know. I mean, it's illegal. I mean, you can go. There's certain websites you can go to, but they're illegal. There's some websites like PDF.com. What is it? PDFdrive.com. But you know what? That one is illegal. You don't do it, right? But let's say you want to know where not to do illegal stuff.
Okay, I know it's illegal, man.
Listen. I'm helping you. This is how you make sure you do not do the illegal stuff. You go to PDFdrive.com and you'll find those books you're not supposed to download, right? So if you wanted to do the illegal thing, that's what you would do. But because you're a good citizen, they're not gonna do it again.
We trust you.
Yes.
PDFdrive.com.
Yeah, it's a plug. It's a plug for you not to do it. Okay. So, I mean, there are people who can't afford.
But
they just have to save up. But if they can't save up and they want to do something illegal, we are saying don't do it. But this is how they do it.
So yeah. so yeah, man. From that story, I resonated with it. Oh yeah, he's fat and he starts going. Oh, he saw the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Saw the Navy SEALs and he's like, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to do. He goes to the Navy SEALs office. He calls all the offices and all that.
Yeah.
No luck.
Okay.
One day he gets called up. He comes in the office and then they laugh at his face because he's fat. And that fucked with him. But him being stubborn like me, kept calling, and then met Steven Shaljo. Steven Shaljo called him in. He did all the procedure, height measurements, weight measurements, and all that. And then the standard weight for someone his height, he's 6'2", so the standard weight for him was around 200 to 230, I think, pounds.
And that was too late.
And he was 300. On top. 300. So he had to lose a lot of pounds
like
in a short amount of time. So he had 3 months to lose at about close to 100 to 90 pounds.
That's like,
That's like 45 kgs.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay,
Nice
it's not his story.
It is my story, but I resonated with
it. Yeah.
And I feel like people should know about it.
Yeah.
3 months later, he did it, went into the Navy SEALs. Now he's like, and like research about him, know more about him, but he ended up doing it. And from that, I was like, you know what, if he can do it, why not me? What's so different about me? I'm a man like him. Until I was around his age group when he done that. So yeah.
Guys, sorry for the sound, the background sound. They just switched on the generator. Please bear with us. We're gonna try our best so that we can project over it. But yeah, keep it up. Let's keep it rolling. Sharp. My guy, you came from 114 kg. You went to 80 kg. And you are now growing. Because you're telling me you had a weak mentality, right? And now let's say it's better. Maybe you're not all there yet. I don't know. You tell me. Then
but it's better.
It's better.
To go from where I was to where I am now. Yeah.
So what helped you? Is it the exercise? What exercises? How did you make sure you reach those? Did you actually have a goal of reaching a certain weight or a certain? So
now I was big about like the waist size.
Yeah.
Hence I told you about 44 to. So I was like, you know what? I'm wearing size 44. Let's see if I can get to 40.
Yes.
Initially, my goal was to wear 38, 36. Initially. So I was like, okay, how do I lose fat? Obviously, like everyone went to YouTube, Googled all that.
Yeah.
Googled all that. And then he told me about calisthenics. Calisthenics, if you don't know about calisthenics is working out using your own body weight.
Yes.
And it is effective and it can build muscle. Maybe like, I don't know if I could give you the pictures like of my before and after.
Yes. People are looking at it. Yeah. You wanna see them? Check them out. Yeah, exactly. Very powerful, man. Yeah.
So, calisthenics. I started doing squats. I started doing push-ups. I couldn't do push-ups, so I got on my knees. Started doing knee push-ups. I have really calluses. And then I did this thing. So I took something like a stool. I bought a pull-up bar, connected it to my wall, used the stool to support my feet, and I started. They're called jackknife pull-ups.
Okay.
So I couldn't do even one pull-up. So I started with the jackknife pull-ups. As time went by, 3 months later, okay, nothing is happening. I don't see anything. Kind of depressed, but I'm loving this exercise thing because it's nice to exercise on top. Do it. And then I start hearing people telling me, especially around December 2021.
Yeah.
That's when people start wow, you look good, da 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 da. You lost weight. No,
Are you sick?
Are you sick? I've heard that question.
I'm sure if you had 100 rands for each time you had that, we would have going to conquer now.
You'll be swimming in it.
Yeah.
And then 2021, 2022, I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. Since 32.
This time you are what? You came from 42 to what around this time? You had like 38 or 6
I was at 38, 40.
Great.
At 2021.
Yeah, and it looks like you didn't do much. But especially when other people are telling you. I get where now when you look at yourself in the mirror, it looks like I'm not doing, there's nothing happening. Which is actually a power of compounding effect, which we will talk about a bit later. But it looks like when you are busy exercising, it looks like you are not actually, you can't see any results. When you're actually studying or whatever, it looks like there's not much progress. When you are reading all of these books, when you are watching all of this content and trying to become a better individual,
seems like you're not doing much.
Seems like you're not doing much, but it's very important.
That you learn
but we'll get to the
compounding.
Later.
It teaches you something called delayed gratification.
We'll get to that as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's compounding effect and delayed gratification.
Yeah.
Just finish on like how did you get to 32? You know, you started doing the.
And then, so I realized, man, I'm plateauing. I'm no longer losing that much.
Oh, okay.
And then I happened to bump into this video about intermittent fasting.
Okay.
If you're not doing intermittent fasting, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are they doing? They're eating twice a day.
Stop eating 3 times a day. It's a scam. It's wrong. That's why maybe you're fat, or you don't have energy all the time, or you don't even have like
the mental
clarity and focus
yeah.
that you should be having. You understand? Have you noticed after eating, you're not?
Yeah, man. You become sleepy.
You understand?
You know,
and most of the time you eat carbohydrates.
Yeah, that one it's not good. That one.
So. Popped into a video about intermittent fasting. I started doing like heavily, especially in 2022.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting, I think, is the one that unlocked size 32 for me. It unlocked 80 kgs for me.
Yeah.
And I'm still doing it today. I did it today. I had my breakfast at around 9. I ate double 6
yesterday.
And I feel good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, very interesting. Man, that's powerful, eh? Okay, let me not say I'm proud of you too much.
But if you are, you are.
I don't even have to say it.
Yeah.
Sharp, okay. You're talking about delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? And what is it? And
delayed gratification. Okay, let's say you go to exercise.
Just speak a bit louder.
Let's say you go to the gym.
Yeah.
You go into the gym, you're skinny.
Yeah.
Go into the gym. Will you get buff that same day?
No,
definitely not.
Never.
Will you get buff in 3 months? Definitely, maybe, but
most probably
not.
Yeah.
So delayed gratification is doing an activity now, hoping and knowing that in the future I will be okay or I'll achieve a certain thing. It's like studying. Studying is delayed gratification. Exams are coming in December, but it's June right now. You're busy passing your test. Delayed gratification is you not doing the enjoyable things, but doing the necessary work that you should be doing for the future. Yes. And I think it's a skill that most South Africans and most people have lost. Maybe that's why our leaders are like this. Maybe they're not delaying gratification.
I don't think they are. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Even telling the truth.
Or they're doing it in their own.
I'd even say telling the truth.
Yeah.
Is delayed gratification.
Because a lie.
Won't understand. Because a lie will
gives
catch up
you
to you.
Immediate.
It solves the current.
What's the opposite of delayed? It's instant gratification.
It's instant. It solves the now problem. Where's my cup? I broke it, but you know who stole it, or you did whatever you did with it, instead of telling the truth.
You are afraid of the immediate consequential effects, as opposed to yeah, you are afraid of the immediate consequential effects when you lie, or when you delay gratification. Because if you are exercising, for instance, you are gonna go through pain. You're gonna get bored sometimes. You're gonna do something that's repetitive and it's just routine and it's just boring. But as I say, the definition of hard work is mundane and necessary work. That's hard work. Hard work is the definition, by my definition, is mundane and necessary work. So no, when you do that, it makes it seem like it's hard. It makes it seem like we are boring ourselves.
But the nice thing about exercise is that I think after 2 months,
as long as you keep pushing and forcing, honestly.
Even after 2 months, just don't aim for the 1 week, the 2 weeks now. Aim for the 2 months. If you can do it straight 2 months, 4 times in a day for 2 months straight, you catch momentum. For 2 months. 4 times in a week.
Oh, you said day. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. 4 times in a week. 4 days in a week.
Yes, 4 days. 4 times in a week. 4 days in a week. Yeah.
You will catch momentum. You will change your life. So that is delayed gratification.
Okay, so Nahe, what I would really advise all of us, from my experience as well as exercise, you help me to regain my momentum in exercising. If I'm being honest, you are the
and
one
if you
who
notice,
helped
the more you exercise, the lesser you get sick.
Yes, that's true.
From 2020, you remember you were like.
Yeah, I have to actually speak on my journey.
I'm your doctor.
I have to speak on my journey there, because there was a period I was going through the most. I would really say that the past 2 years, 3 years, like from, let's say, mid 2020 to maybe the end of 2020, where my lowest, because that's where I got physically disenfranchised. What a interesting word. I was my health was at the drain, my mind at that time was okay, but then my mind started to go down, and then my spirituality as well. So that was a very, very low time where I had to regain myself and I had to go through a journey, but I'll talk about that in another episode, right? So one thing I want to talk about, guys, is this exercise thing is very important. It has helped me personally. It has helped you a lot. We can see, and it has helped dozens of people. If you want a consultation with him, we're going to leave his details there. He does charge. And he will help you. He's a great coach. He's been coaching, mentoring a couple of people. So he's going to help you with that journey. Then on top of it, when you start, guys, I want you to understand something very interesting. It's going to be tough, but you must make up your mind on what you want, because your day starts the night before. You need to say, tomorrow I've decided I'm going to do this. I'm going to set that alarm, and I'm actually going to wake up to it. I'm not going to snooze it. I know it's going to be boring. And what might happen is that you might not, the first 2-3 days, you might not wake up on time. You might snooze 5 times, then the second day you snooze 3 times, and the third day you snooze once. Then after that, you don't snooze at all, you wake up. And after 20 days, your body automatically wakes itself up. It has created a habit. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is this, right? On this journey, is that you have to force yourself. Nothing good came out of automation. You need to work hard. Do the mundane and necessary work at the beginning. It's boring. Mundane means boring. The boring and necessary work. You want to actually keep honing into what you want and the processes that come with it. You want to get an 80% a distinction on your exam, you have to study and do the boring work of studying, whether you like the subject or not. You have to do it, or find hacks on making sure you enjoy it or whatever, but like that's a story for another time.
The thing
keep
is,
going.
when you keep doing it, you end up doing it.
Yeah, it's now a part of you.
It becomes part of you.
Yeah. Okay. Sharp. Okay. Thank you so much. I think we can end it there.
Thank you.
We have more interesting things to speak about. Hey, you guys have no idea. There's a lot to talk about. We're gonna talk about on this self-improvement journey. There's a lot. We're gonna go deeper next time. We're gonna talk about game. You know what is that? We're gonna talk about cold baths. Hey. We're gonna talk about exercise more. We're gonna talk about that mental health and meditation. We're gonna talk about how we conquered addictions. We're gonna talk about porn. We're gonna talk about how we overcome those things.
We should
right?
talk about porn.
Yeah, it's very important. Right now, it's very important. We're gonna talk about money. How are we starting to make money? How are we growing in that aspect? We just have to talk about these things that are very important for us as human beings on our self-improvement journey as individuals and as a collective, as communities. We're gonna talk about group work. How are we collaborating as individuals? Sha, my closing part, is a question. What do you think, because today we focus more on exercise, what do you think is the future of exercise? And maybe you can direct it maybe to the youth, maybe to men, whatever you feel free. The future of exercise.
I think it's people adopting that mindset or exercise is the right thing to do. You understand? I think because the way we're in the trajectory that we're heading in, I mean, there's more fast food than ever, which is processed in organic materials that are not good for your body, that are actually harmful for you. The future of exercise, I think more people will do it because more people will realize, oh, you know what, I don't have the energy that I should be having, and it will trouble them. They will look for alternatives because that's human nature. We want solutions. We encounter problems, we solve solutions. That's how this chair was made. We got tired of standing up all the time, so we made a chair. So if you're tired of being fat, if you're tired of being skinny and not being strong, until not being physically competent,
not being confident in your body,
you understand
in your
that.
skin.
It will drive you to you exercising. But there's that barrier. Until I think the reason why not everyone is doing it is because it's hard, bruh. Exercising is hard.
Yes.
So
it's boring and necessary.
So I can't really say like what will happen in the future with exercise, but what I know is more people will hear about it, more people will be exposed to it, and it will be a matter of choosing for the audience.
Powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny to me because, exercise is something that everybody knows about, but not everybody is implementing it. And it seems like people are not investing in it. So I think there's going to come a change right now where people are going to see the necessity of it. Because exercise, we know that it's good and everything, but people are not doing it. People are even lazy to do it. And honestly, just do the mundane thing. There's something that I'm going to introduce very soon called
there's something
just hold on. The exercising tripartite. I'm going to introduce it very soon. It's one of my methodologies. You guys know the Tumagadi methodology. Yeah, you can go ahead.
There's something Joe Rogan said. I think it was Jordan Peterson's daughter, and he was like, my dad didn't have the energy
Michaela.
My dad didn't have the energy to exercise. And he asked her, can your dad walk from the sofa to the fridge? And she was like, yes. If you can walk from Makuleni to your house, if you can walk from your fridge, from your couch to your fridge, then you can exercise. It's a matter of going around your block. It's exercise. Walking more steps than you've walked before. Running more miles than you've ran before. One turn. And then from there you can progressively increase the workload.
Thank you.
My brother.
The scripture says, child of God, you are strong and the word of God lives in you. Thank you so much. I am Thuli Molefe. I'd like to thank Tlankis Lounge for giving us this wonderful facility for us to shoot. You can see the pictures of this place. Please, on the description, just go in, contact them if you want to have this place all to yourself. I am Thuli the King, and you guys know that I usually shoot at Tlankis Lounge. Let me take you guys on a young tour. Come and see what's happening. Look at the scene, look at the scene, look at the scene, look at the scene, look at the scene. You guys are having a ball here, you guys are just gonna have fun. Imagine bringing through your people and you guys are just having fun. It's just a cool space, man. This is what we're talking about, you know. Calisthenics finest. They have a bar here, they're going crazy, they're having some fun. Imagine getting hosted right here in this amazing establishment. You can just easily contact them, guys. You can host your baby showers here, you can host your podcasts here, you can just have a ball, you guys can just come here to relax in a private setting. It's just the one, it's just the one, it's just the one. So come on in, let's drink some shots, let's be happy, let's be cool. Come on in to Tlankis Lounge. Yeah, Eon. Stay blessed. I'm going. Whatever you want, whether it's a baby shower, a surprise party, a birthday party, a bachelor party, what do you call these things? Bachelor party, bachelorette, you know, anything, seminars, podcasts, come on through, contact them, tell them you saw it from me, they'll give you a discount, you'll be happy. You know what I mean? I'm here with the boss and the king. Maybe we'll start calling it the boss and the king's connection. It's all good. Thank you guys for joining through. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Please tell us in the comments what you thought. Tell us your journeys. Please share it with other people that you find it will inspire them or they would like it. Please just do it for us. It doesn't really harm you much. Send it to 5 people. This is my day to you. It's my challenge to you. Then subscribe if you haven't. Click the notification bell and like if you feel like this is valuable content to you. I'm not gonna beg you, but I feel like if it's valuable to you, it's free, so do it. Hi, sayonara, stay blessed, God is good. Sayonara. Sure.
Bang. That was nice.
Sure. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That was nice.